I was given a preview build of Dungeons 2 from publisher Calypso. This is the sequel to 2011's Dungeons from Realm Forge Studios. Dungeons 2 works to gain your trust through the gameplay itself to earn the right to be called a spiritual successor to Dungeon Keeper. At first, the game starts off not how you think it would, appearing like a real-time strategy game, whereby you are controlling the Dungeon Lord to carry out the evil deeds and to wipe out everything that stands in your way. It's an empowering moment, but it is only that, a moment. Just as you are about to destroy everything, you are stopped by an invocation, a last-ditch effort to stop you in your tracks. It is then you are stripped of your powers and sent to the dungeons to amass a grand army for wiping out the Alliance once and for all. In this vertical slice of the game, which is unfinished in this preview build, does still contain UI and text still in German, resulting in some clever guesswork on my behalf, to figure out if I was still selecting the right thing. But the gameplay is a solid foundation. You'll send workers to excavate rooms for building up treasuries, breweries, and defending against incoming Alliance members. The all-powerful hand allows you to physically place units, or slap them around for just good fun. It looks and plays the part of Dungeon Keeper very well. The narration by the unnamed British man is very jokey in contrast to the happenings within the rocky walls of the cavernous dungeons you are building out. It's all pretty spot on though, often relying on self-referential humor, to the goings-on, and even the developers themselves, selling you on their prior games. It's cute, and it doesn't push itself any harder than that. The references to pop culture let you know that the game doesn't take itself too seriously either, making a fun experience while playing, and not getting overly stressed over the fact that I don't have enough gold to expand a room, or that I've got my orcs in one end of the map when I need them defending on the other side. The underworld contains other dangers as well. Spiders are a friend to no one, and must be taken out in order to expand, or otherwise you'll be attacked from two angles and likely be backed into a corner that you can't fight your way out of. Dungeons 2 makes sure that you're always busy but never overtasked. That real-time strategy element I mentioned earlier was no fluke. Besides just building dungeons, you can enter through the same gateways the humans are using to go to the surface as well. It is here where you place your units you summoned onto the offense, as opposed to just being in the defense back home. Now you can carry out mission objectives and reduce the enemy forces that impose themselves onto your dungeons. The overworld is ready for you to explore as well, with medals or artifacts to collect that provide passive buffs to your dungeon lord. There is an overabundance of cheery liveliness, happiness that just makes you want to destroy it all, and make it like the lava-lit, dark dungeons that await down below. The multiple layers to Dungeons 2 is absolutely exciting. Dungeons 2 is releasing on April 24th. Developer Realm Forge Studios has the secret sauce of what makes Dungeon Keeper work. Their blending of the underworld and the overworld is a unique twist that works really well. And whether they use that secret sauce sparingly to ensure that the flavor lasts throughout the entire game remains to be seen. But in the several hours that I've played, they've made a positive, lasting impression that's making me crave the whole burger instead of just a bite. You can learn more about the game by visiting the link in the description.